Hey friends, welcome to a new video here on the channel. This is going to be a body doubling video, so I'm going to show you what it is that I ended up doing, just for those of you that just want to see the colors, but I'm going to be swatching these colors in here, and it's essentially just going to be a video that you guys can watch and put on the background if you want to have some company as you do something around the house or as you journal or anything like that. Essentially just a body doubling video. So I'm going to be swatching some inks that Mike over at Cat Collage Club, also Mike Oatley here on YouTube. We swapped some ink samples. I sent her some from the Diamine ink vent, and her video is already up. I'll leave that link down below for you guys to check out. And she sent me some inks as well, and these are the inks that I'm going to be swatching. Originally, I wanted to see if I can do like my whole system, and I think I'll leave that clip so you guys can see, but I just ran out of time, and so I essentially just did what I usually have done in the past, which is swatch the inks in here. It ended up being, so of the inks that Micah sent me, it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 inks. No, 8 inks because of this one as well. It was 8 inks, and I also had to swatch 2 colors. So the Lamy Blue, which was a mystery ink that I purchased from Jet Pens, and the Ferris Wheel Press Edward Gardens, which I realized after flipping through that I had never swatched it before, so I went ahead and swatched that as well. But yeah, 8 inks that Micah sent me generously. If you want to go ahead and see which ones my favorites were, go ahead and click at the end of the video and I will showcase them. But I originally also wanted to do my swatching in the A6, but again, I ran out of time, so I'm probably going to do that off camera. But yeah, if you are interested in the body doubling portion of it, go ahead and keep on watching, and I will check back in with you after that section is completed. I'm gonna swatch first in the Hobonichi weeks, then I'm gonna swatch in, well, I might end up doing it like together. We'll see. We'll see what this is a new process for you and for me. I've already established the process, and if you want to get a little bit more details, just without actually seeing it in practice, I'll link that video up above. But it's the first time that I actually execute it in its entirety, so we shall see. I had a bit of time today, and I figured why not, right? So we're gonna go ahead and first off swatch it in the weeks, because this is like my inventory, I guess, sheet. So let's go ahead and where is my, here. Okay, perfect. And then let's go ahead and zoom it in. I want to make sure that you're as zoomed in as possible. So I think first off, I'm just going to swatch the Lamy Blue just to get that out of the way. And then we can get into the fun part, which is swatching the ones that Micah sent me. We did an ink swamp. I sent her some of the inks from the Diamine ink vet that she was interested in. And then she went ahead and sent me some of these inks as well. So very excited. So this is the Lamy Blue. I historically, like, I'm not a huge blue fan. Okay. Actually, there's a story about that. So, Lamy Blue. So I say I'm not a blue fan, and I was talking to my sister about this the other day. I end up in blue periods, blue phases. I wouldn't necessarily consider blue to be one of my favorite characters, wow, okay, Chris. My favorite colors. However, it's one of those colors that I end up being drawn to for reasons unbeknownst to me. It's like a color that calls to me, I guess, subconsciously. Because yeah, I wouldn't necessarily call blue my favorite color, but I definitely end up in very big blue periods often, at least once a year. And my sister was pointing that out to me. They're so right. They are 100% right. But I wouldn't say this is a blue that I particularly enjoy. I think I prefer, in general, I prefer like dusty blues or dusty colors, like muted colors. Let's see. That's not what I wanted to do, but okay. And this one has that red sheen that apparently, because I'm very new to the hobby, but I have seen that blues in general, oh, already have a casualty, they tend to have that red sheen, which is interesting. Because I can't say that I necessarily dislike it, but I also can't say that I like it. I don't know. I have like a mixed feelings about sheens in general. I think I like them sometimes, but then I'm not 100% sure. So like, for example, let's see, where is it? Did I ever swatch? You know, I don't think I have in here the ink that Maddie sent me. No, I don't. Okay. So actually, before we even do that, before we get into Micah's, this video is getting intense. It's getting fun. Edward Gardens, hello? Can we focus? There we go. Edward Gardens, this is a ink that Maddie sent me. And actually, let me shake it because this does have shimmer, even though I hardly ever shake it so that the shimmer doesn't move. But this is a ink that Maddie sent me, and this one does sheen pretty intensely, and I didn't think I'd like it, but I really do. I like it a lot. Specifically, I have it in a Lamy Safari, I believe, and I believe it's the fine nib, and I really love how this ink writes in that with that pen. Oh, that's okay. That's nice. I think that's Edward Gardens, so I'm just gonna swatch here. It's such a deep color. I'm so glad. This is not a color. See, like, this is what I mean, right? Like, this isn't a color I would have necessarily gone for or purchased myself, but I'm so glad that it's in my collection now because I really enjoy it. And I think that's the power, right, of like doing ink swaps and getting swatches. So this is a Ferris wheel press. And so this is what I mean by like it has a sheen, but I really like how it looks in this more than I think I like it in the Lamy. Probably because I prefer the teal color. It's so pretty. I love it. I think it's definitely one of my favorites. I was gonna do a favorites of 2024 stationery favorites video, and I just didn't get a chance to. And I don't know if at this point it's like even worth doing, but for favorite inks, this was definitely gonna make it into one of my top inks because it's just beautiful. Love it so much. Okay, so now we are getting into the inks that Mike sent me, right? So there are quite a few, and we will go through them together. So first one that I just grabbed in no particular order is, and excuse me, I don't know these inks, so I might be butchering numbers, names, brands. I'm gonna read exactly what's on the label, and you guys can correct me, but please be kind. So this was purchased on Van Ness, I'm guessing. Kobe 77 Rokko Himalayan Blue. Is Kobe 77 the brand? Okay, I just did a Google search. So Kobe is the brand, number 77, Rokko Himalayan Blue is the number or the name of the actual ink. Okay, so then, I don't know, based off of the color here, as I'm seeing, it's going to be similar to Lamy Blue, but we shall find out together if that is the case or not. Oh, okay. It's more like a cerulean blue. Pretty. Definitely like that. See, like this blue I like more than the because like the Lamy blue is more like ultramarine, I think. Okay, so this is Kobe. Feels watery, and I'm still getting used to also like whether a ink is wet or dry, but this one definitely feels Himalayan blue. Wet. Oh, I like that though. The little sheen, the little duochrome that's happening there is pretty. What am I even doing right now? I'm trying to do it sideways and it's not working. Oh, I hope that it's not like unfocused. I just realized I'm not looking at the screen right now. Hopefully that wasn't out of focus the whole time. I will cry if it was. But I guess I will find out in post. Oh yeah, I definitely like that blue much more than Lamy blue. Pretty. I don't think I have any blue. I was about to clean my pen in my actual drinking water. Well, let's not do that. I don't think I have many blues in my collection as it stands before these swatches, or samples rather. I keep calling them swatches, but they're samples. I had unfettered flight. Celadon Cat, I feel like it leans blue. Chichen Itza, oh, I love that. I love this color. You can see like I like the dusty ones, and I think that's it. I think most of the other colors are like warm, and then of course the Diamine ink, which is Baltic Breeze, lightly icy lilac. Yeah, there are a few blues in the Diamine set, so I guess not fully true anymore, but I didn't really have many before the Diamine set. Okay, let's see. What else do we got? Let's do Stargazing, maybe? Or do we want to do... Oh, I don't know. The only one I'm not going to do of the ones that she sent me, at least not in here, is the Ancient Copper, because I have already swatched that in here. Let's see. Okay, which one do you think we should do? I think I'm gonna do... Oh, there's like some sheen in there. I think I'm gonna do this one. Ah, guys. Okay, just make a decision. It's fine. Okay, let me just shake this. So this one is Robert Oster and Michafinds and Endless Pens collaboration. Stargazing? Let me look it up. Okay, so on Endless Pens, this is a Robert Oster and Michafinds collaboration. 2022 Hatch exclusive is what the website says. Stargazer. Pretty. And I think I have another one which is called Coffee Date from the same, yeah. So this one's from the same collection, Coffee Date. Okay, so then this one, let's go ahead and swatch this thing. And the reason I chose this one is because I think it looks probably most similar to Ferris wheel press, although I think this one is going to be greener. Yeah, definitely greener. Has like a smell to it. I mean, I don't think it's a scented ink, but distinct enough smell from the other inks that I have. Pretty. Yeah, I would classify this as a green, more so than a blue. Would you guys classify this as a teal? What do you think? Oh, that's pretty. And this has like, I don't know if it's considered, I'm guessing it's like mica color. I don't know, Michafinds might be the brand or the collaborator, but there's like a shimmer to it. It's not really glitter. I guess it's shimmer, yeah. Oh, you can see the, well, maybe you can't, but like from what I'm seeing, the Ferris wheel press, there's a lot of sheening. What did I just say earlier? Yeah, sheening. Words. Okay, so this is Robert Oster. It's definitely unique. I don't think I have any that are like this silver shimmer situation. Pretty. That's gorgeous. Definitely get the stargazing qualities. Just, I don't want to waste this ink, you know? So pretty. Gorgeous. Okay, so that's this page. And I think what I'm gonna do is that while this dries, I'm gonna work on, yeah, why not? Let's go ahead and swatch then one of these inks in the A6. Yeah, maybe. Okay, so I'm using the Hobonichi A6 from 2023 that I didn't end up using for anything. I already cut out the pages that I ended up not, or rather that I ended up using in this year, and I just didn't want them in here. You can kind of see that there's a cut mark there. But yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna do this one because we just did it. So Ancient Copper. And this is the first time I should have put something behind. One second. Oh, I should have put something behind the paper. Hold on. I'm a newbie. I'm a newbie. Okay, hopefully that doesn't do anything. I should get my other... Okay, hold on. Let me just... Oh, this is awesome. It's so pretty. Okay. I definitely cannot drop it in the water though, because it'll sink because it's glass. So that's an unfortunate thing. I need to see if I can get something shorter, I guess. Okay, so then what was I gonna do? I was gonna look for my other clip, which Lord knows where it is. Where is my other clip? That's weird. Oh, here it is. Well, sorry guys, I am not a professional. I'm just having fun. Ain't it fun? Okay. There we go. So then, like we said Robert Oster. And I didn't shake it again. I maybe should have. This is an interesting color. Okay. Stargazer? Or stargazing, I guess. Robert Oster. It's Michafinds. Now we just have to decide what I'm gonna write. So let's see. Okay, I've been obsessed with Do I Want to Know this week, so why not? Okay. This ink definitely lasts a long time. Pretty. It's pretty. Now I'm considering that I probably will need to number these pages if they're gonna serve as any index whatsoever, which, you know, doubtful. But yeah, that's what that looks like, and it is not dried yet at all, but you can kind of see the writing sample there. Pretty. Realizing that these ink videos take a while to record, huh? At least if I'm doing them this way. Because at least with cards, like, you can sort of, you know, put them to the side. But in this case, I need to wait for the ink to dry before I can flip the page. So that's unfortunate, but that's what we got so far. Those are the things that, like, you learn, right? You can set up a system with any journaling system, not just with the inks and stuff, but like with any journaling system, you set it up and then you realize, oh, wait, in practice, this doesn't work exactly how I thought it was going to work. And that's okay. It's all information at the end of the day. It's all info. Okay, so we're back. And I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll have enough space to swatch the rest of them on here without having to wait for too long. So exciting, exciting things. Next up is going to be Lamy Turmaline. Turmaline? How would you pronounce that? Turmaline? Turmaline? Turmaline?
Tourmaline.
Tourmaline. Okay. Tourmaline. So then Turmaline. Oh gosh, whatever. You guys get the picture. Okay. So then this one is definitely a teal. This one seems like a very deep, like it stains more. I don't know what it seems like. This one is probably more similar to Ferris Wheel Press Edward Gardens, I think. Lamy. And this word I cannot pronounce. T-U. M-A-L-I-N-E. Pretty. So it is similar, but also different, which is nice. It's exciting that it's not exactly the same. I'm just showing you that again. And I will compare that to you later, once it's dried. Oh, I like that. Pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay, next up, let's do this one, which I think is a blue. So Pennonia 004, Danuvius, Danube. Oh Lord. Okay, so yeah, Pennonia is the brand, and then Danuvius Danube. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right, but I might not be. We're letting it be, guys. We're letting it be what it is. I think that based off of what I'm seeing online, this is going to be similar to Celadon Cat, but I could be wrong. I am oftentimes. Oh my gosh, that's pretty. It's like a gray blue. Oh yeah, definitely hitting my fave. Love that. The two ends, yeah. Danuvius. Danube. Danube. I don't know, guys. We're moving on. I love that. That's pretty. Here's the thing, like, even if I don't necessarily like a color, I just love color in general, so... And fountain pen ink, something that I just really like about them is that they have such great qualities and they behave, I guess, more similarly to what I would akin to watercolor, where you're not ever really sure what's gonna happen, how they're gonna shade, how they're gonna sit on a page. And I find that really exciting. As an artist, I find that really exciting, and I am really happy that I found it as a new medium because I want to use it all the time. This is pretty. Look at that shading. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. Gorge. Gorgeous, gorgeous girls. I love that. Oh my god, these are beautiful colors. Thank you so much for sharing them with me. Okay, next up, I think I'm gonna do something leaked. Wonder what leaked. I think I'm gonna do this one, and then this one, and then yeah. Okay, so next up is New Hope. So Wearingul's New Hope Crown. I've been dying to try Wearingul colors. I have a few that I really want to try out. Like, I want to buy Jane Eyre so bad. I'm pretty sure that's a Wearingul color. So bad, because I just love Jane Eyre. It's my favorite classic at the moment. Okay, so this is Wearingul's. And this looks like it's a teal as well. But definitely lighter and more liquid. I don't know, would you say that that's like more lubricated? Is that what you would call it? I'm not sure if there is a specific difference between it just being a wetter ink and it being a lubricated ink, but I could be wrong because I don't really know. Okay, and so this is Wearingul New Hope Crown. New Hope Crown. And this process for me is very meditative, which is why I like it. It's fun to just look at how the colors behave. Pretty. I think it's picking up much greener, like more fluorescent almost on camera. And in person, it has a bit more blue than what is showing up on camera, for sure. Yeah, it's definitely picking up a little bit greener than what it is in real life, which is unfortunate. Okay, next up is Wearingul's Tom Sawyer. When I saw the pack, this one was probably the one I was most excited about, and the browns, which are going to be the ones that are next, because I love greens. And this looks like it's like a hunter green, like a mossy green. Oh my god, the best greens, the best greens. Okay. Oh, gorgeous. It's a gray green. So pretty. I am losing daylight if you haven't noticed. It's almost night. The sun is setting. It's 4:51, which, you know, is just the name of winter. The name of the game in winter. This is a beautiful color. I love it. It's like a khaki color, but more green. Gray green. Oh, it's so pretty. I say about every single color. I'm telling you guys, I just love color. I don't know what to tell you. Wearingul. Tom Sawyer? Yeah. That's pretty. It's so pretty. I like the order in which I swatched them. I'm glad that I trusted my instincts. How many times can I go into a song, you know? Okay, next up is Kyonoto 04 Yama Buki Iro. I'm guessing, again, Kyonoto. Kyonoto. Ooh, this is like a... I'm excited. You know, I think one of the biggest sadnesses of my life is that I entered the fountain pen world after Inoho was discontinued. Very unfortunate for me. Very unfortunate for me. But yeah, that's what I thought of when I saw this color. But also, I don't know. You guys tell me if it's anything at all similar. This is gorgeous. This is a gorgeous mustard color. Okay, so we got Kyo. No. Otto. 04. Yama Buki Iro. I'm almost certain I don't have any color like this in my collection, so I'm very excited. Thank you again, Mikey. I don't know how many times I will be able to say it, but I'm very grateful to be able to have these. And yeah, that's showing up way greener on camera. So definitely colors are leaning green with my camera because it is more mustardy yellow on in person. Okay, last color is Coffee Date, which we talked about earlier. Robert Oster and Michafinds Coffee Date, which is a brown based off of this swatch. Oh, it's similar, but also different. This is like more orange and brown, whereas Yama Buki Iro is definitely more yellow. You can kind of pick up on the differences. Okay, so this is Robert Oster. It's so pretty. Oh, that's so exciting. Okay. So those are the new colors. Okay, I'll be back when they're dry. Okay, so I think I will be able to do one more color at least. At least in this one. Yeah, let's go ahead and do Yama Buki Iro just because I find it really interesting a color. And then actually hold on one moment. Okay, I needed to put the little thing back on. Okay, so let us swatch this. So pretty. Okay. And so this one is Kyo. No. Yamabuki. Iro. Got that safe? Got it? So pretty. Okay, so that's Yama Buki Iro. That's kind of what it looks like there. And again, it is yellower in person. This is coming up a little green on camera. Those are the two I managed to do in here, which I like. I don't hate it. It just takes a while, right? So like doing this is gonna take a while, and I'm not gonna finish it in time to finish this video. So I will show you. I'm gonna pick up and come back once the weeks is dry, and then show you that. Okay, so welcome back. We're gonna go through the colors now in a bit more detail, and I will tell you which one is my favorites, or which ones are my favorites by the end of it, if that works for you guys. So we started off with Lamy blue, which honestly is not my favorite color of all time. I probably won't be purchasing that again. Then it was one of Micah's inks, which is the Kobe 77 Rokko Himalayan blue. I really love this blue quite a lot. It is a soft color, kind of muted, dusty. I don't want to, no, maybe not dusty, but it is definitely very, very pretty. And there's kind of like a pink shading to it a little bit. I don't know if it's being caught on camera, but it is very, very pretty. Somewhat similar to, I guess Baltic Breeze is a little darker on this paper. Yeah, it's definitely darker. But yeah, really liked that color. Was surprised about it because again, I wouldn't necessarily call blues my favorite colors, but I do end up liking a lot of blues. Next is Ferris Wheel Press Edward Gardens, which I've already talked about as well, so I'm not gonna spend too much time on it. Then we get to the rest of Micah's colors, or the ones that she sent me. Next up is Robert Oster's and Michafinds collaboration Stargaze, which is beautiful. It has this like silver shimmer that is gorgeous, and I will show you because that is one of the ones I swatched on the A6, and hopefully I don't make a mess here because this one is still wet, but you can see that shimmery sheening. There is a little bit of sheen, but definitely a lot of shimmer. And there is the writing sample. So very pretty, and you can kind of compare here what they look like side by side or next to each other. So pretty. And I put this back here because that is still drying. And so that's that page. And this page has the rest of the ones that Micah sent me. So it's Lamy Turmaline, maybe, perhaps. Then we have Pennonia Danuvius Danube, which I think is one of my favorites for sure. It's like that toned down, muted blue, kind of grayish. I do like the grayish colors, and I think this one is pretty similar to Celadon Cat. Let me show you that. Here we go. So Celadon Cat, I think, is a little greener. Yeah, so definitely greener. Never mind, it's not that similar, I guess. I guess it's more similar. Like it's a mix between Baltic Breeze from the Diamine, Inkvet, and Celadon Cat. But it's beautiful. I love it. Then next up is Wearingul's New Hope Crown, which is a greenish color, green leaning teal, which is pretty. It has like some really nice shading, but yeah, again, it's that whole thing with greens and blues, which I don't even know if I like or not. I think if I like a teal, it's a teal that leans blue, like the Ferris Wheel Press Edward Gardens. But even this one, this leans green, and I do like it as well. I don't know. I think maybe it's because it's not very dark. Perhaps. These two feel very adjacent to each other, even though this one is definitely darker and has that red sheening. Then Wearingul Tom Sawyer, which is beautiful. It's a very muted green, unsaturated green. And then Kyono Oto 04 Yama Buki Iro, which is a mustard-ish yellow color with a lot of brown. There's like a good amount of shading in this color, which I really, really like. And then Robert Oster and Michafinds collaboration Coffee Date, which is a brown that is leaning a little orange. I think that out of all of them, Pennonia, Danuvius Danube, Tom Sawyer, Yama Buki Iro, and Coffee Date are probably my favorites. But honestly, all of them are beautiful. I think that in terms of whether I would purchase it again, I don't know. I feel like I don't know about blues in terms of like purchasing for writing. Because the thing is that of two sides of like whether I would use an ink for writing or whether I would use it for art, which is what I primarily want to use inks for. And so I would definitely use all of these colors for art related things. It's whether I would use them for writing or not. And then let me show you Yama Buki Iro because that is also on here. So that's what that looks like. It is still drying. So, and then that's the writing sample. Definitely legible, which I was surprised about for it being a yellow. And then those are them together in comparison with the cream and the white Hobonichi paper. And these are both original Tomoe River paper, FYI. I don't know if I've said that here. But yeah, I really love all of the colors. They have really pretty qualities. If I had to pick one, I really like this one too, though. The Robert Oster, the Stargaze color. Yeah, I can't pick favorites, guys. I'm not a favorites person. I really struggle with making those type of choices, so don't make me. Okay, yeah, so then that's the video. I hope that you enjoyed it, whichever section of the video it is that you ended up looking at, whether you watched the whole thing or just skipped ahead. I hope that you enjoyed it. And yeah, let me know what your favorite color of these are. And do check out Micah's video, which will be linked down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you next time. Bye!